Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to the vlog. I am dragging this morning. I don't know why. I had a really busy weekend, which was so fun. But now settling back home, getting things done, knocking things off of a to-do list is kind of my priority today. I have a friend and her little 1-year-old coming over today to hang out this afternoon. I think probably around 1. So I have a little bit of time to get just some household things done. But first, I'm gonna make myself a pot of coffee. I have bread to make, laundry to start, and then we'll get going with the rest of the day. The living room is seriously my favorite place in our whole house. I just feel like it's so cozy, it's so me, and it just fits in the home so well, but it's just a nice landing spot. The way that our house is set up is that it's a pretty open concept for such an old house. So you can see the kitchen from here, but you're also kind of like set apart from the rest of the happenings in the back of the house, upstairs, things like that. So I love the living room. I love being in here every single morning. I feel like it's just such a quiet, peaceful start to whatever is going on in the day. I've been reading kind of sporadically through the Bible for my Bible study. I sometimes will do like scripture of the day and read that passage. Sometimes I will do a little bit more in depth. I was reading through some of the New Testament books in order, which I've been really loving, but I've kind of just been skipping through because I rediscovered this devotional that my mom gifted me for Christmas 2 years ago, I want to say. Let's see. Yeah, so Christmas 2023. And it's actually the second volume of a daily devotional that Alistair Begg wrote. There's basically just like a little devotional for each day. It's not themed. It goes along with scripture that they've pulled out to meditate on for the day. So for today is October 27th, which is crazy. This one is titled Access to God, and it gives you like just a short little thing to read. It's just a page. But then also on the bottom, there is a Bible through the year plan that also goes along with what's written in here. And I just really like the way that it's structured. I really like the devotionals. I feel like they're very well done for how short they are, and just like if you want to know more, all of the scripture is right there to just go and read more in depth of kind of what this topic is and have that on your heart. So I've been going through that the past few weeks, and I really like that, but that kind of makes me jump through the Bible just because all of the scripture, it's not chronological, it's just like as the topic is brought up. So I've been doing some of that, but I've really been loving both of those things so much. I feel like that starts out my day just so much better than if I were just to like skip it and go throughout my day. It just puts my head in the right place. I think a devotional is really helpful. I really love the Chobani creamers. I got the vanilla creamer when we had guests, and it's actually not been my favorite, so I'm trying to use that up, and then I'm really excited to maybe try a seasonal. I've been so on and off with coffee. I know I've told you guys this before, but ever since kind of like first trimester pregnancy symptoms hit me, coffee was like the first thing to go because it just sounded really gross to me. Now it doesn't sound gross or taste gross as much as it's just like not in my daily routine. So I haven't like started making coffee every single morning, but like I said this morning, I was so tired. Over this past weekend, I was gone to my college town where I graduated from my 4-year undergrad school, and it's in Pennsylvania, so it was like a 4.5-hour drive, which is not bad at all. I went specifically for my best friend's baby shower. She had a baby shower Thursday evening, and then I stayed all day Friday and then half the day Saturday, drove back and got back late Saturday. And it was just the most sweet weekend. It was homecoming weekend. My sister goes to school there and it's her senior year, so that was fun to just be able to be there with her and kind of just see what she's up to. And then it's also just so familiar, it's so nostalgic for me. I really loved my time there. I grew so much as a person. Really, the people are so incredible. It's a small Christian university, and I just feel like there's something really unique about that experience of, I was literally walking campus and I would walk 2 feet and then get stopped by someone I knew, either from a local church or through my college experience or through friends or through families, things like that. It was just so fun. And I feel like that's a very unique experience for college life. And everyone is just so meaningful and how they interact with each other and the stages of life everyone's in. It's just so fun. And then I also got to see one of my really good friends. She doesn't live right in our college town, but pretty close to it. So we met for lunch. She just had her first baby, so I got to meet her. She's 5 weeks old. So I was so happy to go. It was just so sweet. It was such a beautiful weekend. But I just feel like I'm so tired and out of it. I just changed out of sweatpants and put some jeans on. The jeans that I gravitate towards are these and then my barrel jeans from Abercrombie. These are button up and I can still get them done. Definitely feeling like they are more filled out than they ever have been before. And I also feel like these past few weeks, week and a half, I have definitely popped more, like especially down lower. I definitely can tell more of a difference than just like kind of a weird bloat sensation. So I'm waiting for the moment where my jeans don't fit anymore, but right now I'm still going strong with these. These are comfortable. I just went outside to grab a package that came actually a few days ago and I just haven't gotten it yet. But I stepped outside. All of today I've been like cleaning. I have some candles lit and I keep getting a whiff of something so gross and I'm like, what is that? Like, is it me? Is it something that like it needs to be cleaned? Like, what's going bad? I open the door to go out on the porch and I get hit with the smell of manure. One of our neighbors spread manure, which is a very normal thing to do. If you're not on a farm, you spread manure because it's one of the best fertilizers. Rough out there, and I'm glad that it's not in my home that something is like going bad and I just wasn't catching it, but whew, I like needed to get inside so fast. And I'm not usually dramatic, but I was gagging and I think it's a pregnancy thing, but it was not fun. But I want to show you guys what I got in the mail because I'm so excited about this. I have really been wanting and looking for some good pajamas, especially going into the cooler months. I've never been a big pajama person. I have a few sets that are short sleeve, short sets, and I love them. They're so cute. It's nice to put on, but they're really just like not warm and they don't keep me warm. And now that it's getting cold, our house runs cold. Just because it's an older home and I just feel like I don't always want to get in jeans first thing in the morning. So I've been looking for a lot of really good pajamas. That's one thing that I really want to focus on building up a collection of for postpartum. I really want a lot of cute matching pajamas that will fit me, that are comfortable, because I know that I'll be wearing a lot of like really comfy sets and pajamas postpartum. So I want to be prepared for that. But I've just been like searching the internet. Now my Instagram, TikTok, everything knows that I'm looking for pajamas, so they just send me so many ads. So I'm just like constantly looking and there's so many cute holiday pajamas. So I ordered holiday pajamas for Caleb and I. and I'm so excited. Gap was having such a good sale. I think they still are. I'll link these down below. The thing that I really liked about Gap is that the pajamas came in sets. They also had several like types that you could buy, like the top separately, the bottom separately. But I find that to be really hard. I totally understand why they do the separate sizes. Sometimes it is nice to be able to like cater and figure out exactly the fit you want and be able to adjust the sizing. But what I really have a problem with whenever that's the case is that a lot of sizes are sold out in the bottoms but not in the tops. And then it's just hard to like keep track of sizes and tops and bottoms. So Gap had a really, really incredible sale. I want to say it was like 40% off of their holiday pajamas. So I got two, one for Caleb, one for me. They're matching, of course. I was like, Caleb, can I get matching pajamas for you and I? Like, would you wear them for Christmas? And he was like, heck yeah, order them. So I'm really excited. They look so warm. I got a medium, which is sizing up, but like I just said, I just want to be really like prepared for postpartum, and whenever Christmas comes around, I'm sure I will be rocking a pretty sizable bump. So I just need to like get that in my head that my sizes are going to be a little bit bigger. Plus, you can't go wrong with oversized things. A lot of times they're a lot more comfortable than your true size. So this is the top. I really loved this plaid. They had like a green and black and navy plaid, and then they had just like this traditional Christmas plaid. These are flannel, which I really liked. They were really warm. And then it has just like really cute piping details on the collar and then all around the shirt and then on the sleeves. And then for the bottoms, they had these cute little ties. And the bottoms also have the same kind of piping detail. So I'm really excited about these. While we're on the topic, I wanted to share a few kind of fall October favorites. I've done one of these videos before. I think it was a January favorites video. When we were still in California, I had a bunch of favorites that I really wanted to share. And I don't have a ton this round, but there's been a few things that I have been absolutely loving and I want to talk about. But I thought it'd be fun to do like a quick little rundown of some things that I've really, really been loving. Several of these were purchases in October. Some of them have been in September. Some of them I've had for a while or they're repurchases, but I'm really gravitating towards them right now. One of the things that made me really think about doing this is this body wash. It's the Salt and Stone. This is the Santal scent, and Caleb and I both love this. I thought it was going to be a more girly scent, but it's just so well curated. It's so clean and fresh. I really, really love it. I love the packaging. I think it's so cute. My sister-in-law had it when we visited them a few months ago, and I was like, I need some of that. I just have never purchased it. I got it this month, and I just look forward to showering because it just smells so good. I really now want to get the matching scent body butter. Another thing that I got recently that I really like, I mean more than I ever thought I would, is this self tanner. This is the Beauty by Earth tanner. I got it in extra dark because I didn't know how dark it would be. But what I really like about this is that it's natural, non-toxic, and pregnancy safe. I ordered this on Amazon, but I will be repurchasing this even when I'm not pregnant because I just really, really like it. It's also buildable, and on the instructions it talks about that, so you can get a really dark tan or you can just get like kind of the base, whatever color you choose. Kind of staying in the beauty realm, Caleb got me the Glossier perfume for my birthday. I've been wanting it for a while, and I finally went to Sephora and smelled them all. I loved this one. This is the Glossier Doux. I don't know how to say it, it's French. It's D-O-U-X, but it's the white one. The last thing that I've been enjoying, especially recently, is my little Polaroid Instax Mini. I bought a ton of Polaroid film on Amazon, and now that I have it, I'm like, well, duh, like I want to use this all the time. I think I've mentioned this before in quite a few of my videos, but Caleb and I love Polaroids. When we went on our first date, he brought his Polaroid with us, which I thought was so cute and kind of quirky. Like, why are you bringing your Polaroid on our first date? But it's just so sweet. I think that was one of our first pictures together on a Polaroid. That Polaroid has since broken, I think, or maybe one of my brothers has it. But we have just been Polaroid people, and I love them. I think they're such a special memory and keepsake. This is part of our Polaroid collection, and we just take pictures all of the time. Oh, one more thing that I will say that has been a favorite of all time was one of my birthday gifts from my friend Cynthia. She gave me a Lolo blanket, and I seriously do not move from room to room without it, especially in the evening when it's cold here. I go to bed with it, I sleep with it when Caleb's not here, and then I use it to watch movies, and I use it all of the time. It's the coziest blanket. It is seriously so, I've been wanting one forever. I thought I would put one on my baby registry, and she got it for my birthday, and I'm like, how did you know? This has been like a top list item for me. So that has also been like one of my favorite items and will continue to be. I just made myself a super bland looking burger bowl. I just did ground beef, roasted potatoes, cottage cheese, and then I mixed up kind of like a Big Mac sauce. Mine is a little bit more similar to the In-N-Out sauce. It's just all the condiments mixed up and then chopped onions really finely. And then I put on some of this Trader Joe's habanero hot sauce, which is super, super spicy, but I feel like I like a little bit of a kick, but not much. So I think this will all blend really well. And then I'm just going to drink a LaCroix with it as well. I just got back from running errands to go pick up groceries, and then I met my friend and her baby at a local park to walk because, like I said earlier, manure was spread here, and I texted her and I was like, I don't think that it'll be a very fun time to hang out outside on the farm here, especially with a little baby. I cannot bear to smell it. I think it's because I'm so like pregnancy sensitive. So we went on a walk. It was so nice. We probably were there for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then I went and picked up a bunch of groceries that I've been needing just to get me through this week. We don't have really any big plans. I don't have meals that I have like pre-prepped or anything, but just kind of some basics that we are completely out of. But I did decide to pick up some items for a chili. I'm gonna make chili and hopefully a good enough batch that I can just eat it throughout the week. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm just gonna go ahead and prep and dice some stuff. It's getting late here, it's almost 5, and I will be hungry as soon as this is ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it. I also have some leftover butternut squash that needs to be used. So I'm gonna just kind of make like an autumn roasted chili. I just found a recipe on Pinterest, and then I'm gonna add whatever I can to it.